Hello, hello. Welcome to the MMA Hot Lip Show. I'm your host, Katy Bellissima, and I am excited to be here. I am always excited. So today I am going to cover the predictions for UFC 298 that's coming up this Saturday. Do not miss it. It's pay-per-view, and there's amazing fighters, so you have to go watch it. I'm going to cover two different fights tonight, and then you can watch tomorrow my other predictions for the other fighters. But I'm going to cover Volkanovski and Topuria and Whittaker and Costa. So let's dive into it. Now stick around because I am also going to award the Hot Lips Award for the hottest fighter. He gets an award, so stick around. At the end, I'm going to announce that. I've been watching MMA for a long, long time, and I've been watching Volkanovski, and he is one of my favorite fighters, by the way. And they are going to be, I think they're going to be a really good battle, a good match. The last fight that Ilya fought, he fought a gentleman named Josh Emmett. Oh my gosh, that was a battle. That was crazy. Topuria is an amazing right-hand striker, and he was just absolutely smashing Josh Emmett up. Now, Josh held his own, and he was a tough warrior. I have to give him the Baddest MF award because if you watch that fight, you know what I'm talking about. In the fourth, Josh was so beat up. I thought they were going to call the fight. He couldn't see out of his eye. Topuria just absolutely destroyed his face, but he stuck in there to the fifth round. Now, granted, Topuria absolutely deserved win, and he did win that fight, but I have to give the Baddest MF award to Josh Emmett. I really do. Good fight, and I cannot wait to see Topuria fight Volkanovski. Now, let's get to Volkanovski. Yes, who I affectionately call the Mighty Mountain. And the reason I do is because when you hit him, he does not move. He's like freaking stone. Stone. It's amazing. It's amazing. I love watching him. He is so aggressive, and he's so good at striking. And his last fight, he fought Islam. A lot of striking and some ground game, which I love because a whole lot of man hugging is very interesting. So I watched that fight, and that was such a good fight. I love watching that. I thought maybe Volkanovski had a chance. Now, Islam did take that fight. He did win that fight. But I think it was a very interesting, good fight, a very tough fight. So that's okay, Volky. You have a chance to win it again. We'll see. So my opinion only, and my prediction for UFC 298 between Volkanovski and Topuria, I think Volk's going to take it, but it's going to be a tough fight, and it's going to go all rounds, and I think it's going to be by decision. I really do. I think they're both going to be really, really tough warriors, so it should be a very interesting fight. I'm excited to watch that one. Okay, now we're going to go on to Robert Whittaker and Paulo Costa. Now, both of these fighters are really interesting. I've watched Robert for a long time. I've watched Paulo for a long time. Now, although Paulo has canceled, 2 or 3 of his fights because of his elbow. He had an elbow infection. And he says, I watched an interview recently, that he says he's been he's been on the mat all the time. He's been perfecting his fight game, and that he's going to come out a different fighter. Paulo Costa, to me, it's going to be interesting to watch him fight Robert Whittaker. Robert Whittaker is a warrior. He's a striker. He's a grappler. I think that is going to be a really great fight to watch as well. I think Robert has been fighting. He's not been off the mat, really. So I think Paulo Costa is going to have probably a hard time beating him. I do. I think that in my prediction for the Costa-Whittaker fight, I believe Whittaker's going to take it. It will be a tough fight, but I think in the end, being in the ring is so much different than just practicing on the mat. Now, Paulo Costa can say he's coming back a different fighter, but he has not really fought for a long time. So it should be a very interesting fight. So I'm predicting that Robert Whittaker is going to take that fight against Paulo Costa. So that's just my opinion. on both of those fighters. What say you? Leave your comments. Let me know what your thoughts are. And now I get to give the Hot Lips Award to the hottest fighter. And I have to go because based on everything, cuteness factor, toughness, warrior factor, I'm going to have to give it to Volkanovski. Yes, I do. He's awesome. My little mighty mountain. Volky, my nickname for you. You get my MMA Hot Lips Award. You're awesome. You're a great fighter. All of you are great fighters. I love you all. But if I have to pick, it's going to be Volkanovski for the MMA Hot Lips Award. And you win, baby. If you enjoyed watching me and you want to come back and watch more, smash the subscribe button below. Please, I want you to subscribe. I want you to comment. I want you to chat with me. I love it when you do that. So make sure you subscribe and also leave your comments. I cannot wait to hear from you. Thank you and have a great night. MMA Hot Lips signing off. Mwah.